Welcome to my channel and welcome to my new podcast. It is called Stablecoins as Inflation Drivers. If you are interested in this topic, you will also be interested in reading Dr. Polleits BOOM and BUST Report. All information at www.boombustreport.com. And now let's start with Stablecoins as Inflation Drivers. Stablecoins are the next big thing. While the first ones were issued in 2014, they are now gaining significant momentum through the US Genius Act passed on July the 17th, 2025. So what are stablecoins? Stablecoins are tradable liquid tokens that represent an underlying asset or promise a fixed exchange ratio with it. They can be described as money substitutes. Stablecoins come in various types. Fiat-backed stablecoins are pegged one-to-one to fiat currencies like the US dollar or euro, backed by bank deposits or short-term government bonds. Examples include Tether, USD Coin, and True USD. Crypto-backed stablecoins are secured by cryptocurrencies like Ethereum or Bitcoin, often over-collateralized to offset heightened price volatility. An example is DAI. Algorithmic stablecoins use computer programs to balance supply and demand, aiming to maintain a stable price in, say, US dollar. Examples include Terra USD before its collapse and Ampleforth. Commodity-backed stablecoins are tied to assets like, say, gold or silver, such as Tether Gold or Pax Gold. Stablecoins are issued by private companies and stored or traded on public or private blockchains. Demand for them stems from uses like processing payments, executing smart contracts, or trading cryptocurrencies. However, those who believe fiat money-backed stablecoins are better money are mistaken. Their purchasing power depends entirely on the underlying fiat currency. If central banks inflate the US dollar, the euro, or other fiat currencies, the corresponding stablecoins lose value too. Moreover, fiat money-backed stablecoins effectively stabilize the fiat money system. When individuals buy stablecoins, their demand for fiat money decreases, but stablecoin issuers increase their demand for fiat monies by the same amount. Perhaps most importantly, fiat money-backed stablecoins carry significant autonomous inflationary potential. The reason is this. In the US, issuers can back stablecoins with short-term government bonds. And here is how it works in practice. People decide to exchange US dollar demand deposits for stablecoins, as the latter is considered to be a new and convenient form of payment medium. The stablecoin issuer sells stablecoins for US dollar and uses the dollar to buy, say, T-bills issued by the US government. The latter in turn spends the greenbacks on wages, social transfers, paying for military equipment, etc. Both the original dollars and the new stablecoins are now available for spending, effectively raising the quantity of the means of payments, amounting to an increase in the velocity of the US dollar money stock, driving up goods prices. The scale of this potential effect is massive. The stablecoin market is already worth $280 billion US dollars. In the US, up to $16.5 trillion, about 75% of the money stock M2, could potentially be converted into stablecoins, equivalent to half of the $37 trillion US national debt. As a rule of thumb, doubling the money supply halves the purchasing power of the money unit, indeed highlighting the enormous inflationary potential of stablecoins in the US. This may explain why US policymakers and the financial industry eagerly promote stablecoins. Fiat money-backed stablecoins absorb short-term government debt, keeping the inflationary fiat money system going. However, stablecoins that are backed by gold, silver or Bitcoin are a different story. In the case in which a stablecoin is backed by, say, gold, it represents a certain amount of physical gold, such as, for instance, 1 ounce or 1 gram of gold. Such a gold-backed stablecoin could compete directly with fiat currencies, provided gold-backed stablecoins become widely accepted as a means of payment in, say, restaurants, stores and on the internet. Even more important, the market's acceptance of gold-backed stablecoins could actually result in a significant debasement of the purchasing power of fiat currencies. And here is how it may work. People exchange their US dollar for gold-backed stablecoins. The issuer of gold-backed stablecoins spent their greenbacks on gold, bidding up its price, and the purchasing power of gold-backed stablecoins in terms of US dollar goods and services prices increases. Holders of gold-backed stablecoins thus become richer. If they subsequently spend their gold-backed stablecoins on goods and services, the prices of these vendable items in terms of US dollar and gold go up. This in turn reduces the purchasing power of the greenback, and it also erodes at least some of the gold-backed stablecoins' purchasing power stemming from the preceding rise in the gold price measured in US dollar. In sum, stablecoins, when widely accepted as a means of payment next to US dollar balances, will reduce fiat currencies' purchasing power, effectively acting as a kind of inflationary force. They also reduce outstanding debt in real terms, especially government and bank debt, at the expense of US dollar and bond holders. This is certainly a highly important and perhaps even surprising insight savers and investors should definitely not overlook. If you want to learn more, please go to www.boombustreport.com and find out about Dr. Polleit's Boom and Bust Report. It is written for investors who do not only wish to protect but also increase their capital in real terms. You will like it, I'm sure. Thank you very much for your attention.